Interior: a dimly lit barracks aboard the Iron Vanguard, a Galactic Coalition warship orbiting the hostile planet Zithra, known as a Deathworld for its brutal environment. Rows of bunks line the walls, cluttered with gear from various species. A group of alien cadets, scaled, feathered, and furred, lounge near the center, laughing. At the edge, Kira, a human cadet from Earth, a notorious Deathworld, sits alone, sharpening a combat knife. Her long jet-black hair is braided tightly, a stark contrast to her pale, scarred skin. The air hums with tension. Tarkis, a reptilian cadet with glowing yellow eyes, smirking, look at the Deathworlder. Thinks she's tough because her planet tries to kill her every day. The group laughs. Kira ignores them, her knife scraping rhythmically against the whetstone. Tarkis, the leader of the clique, saunters over, flanked by his cronies, a feathered avian named Sarah and a hulking, furred brute named Joe RV. Tarkis, mocking that hair though, like a barbarian. Bet it gets in the way during Sims. Kira, without looking up, it doesn't. Leave it. Sarah, snickering, oh come on human, it's just hair. Let's give her a proper coalition cut. Before Kira can react, Gorv grabs her arms, pinning her. Sarah produces a pair of plasma shears, their edges glowing faintly. Tarkis grins, snatching the shears. Tarkis, hold still, Deathworlder. This'll be funny. Kira struggles, but Gorv's strength is immense. The shears hum, slicing through her braid. The severed hair falls to the floor, and the group erupts in laughter. Kira's eyes burn with fury, but she stops struggling, her expression chillingly calm. Kira, voice low, you're gonna regret that. Tarkis tosses the shears aside, smirking. Tarkis, what's a little haircut to a Deathworld savage? Cry about it. The group disperses, still chuckling, leaving Kira alone. She kneels, picking up her severed braid, her fingers tightening around it. The barracks lights flicker as a distant alarm sounds. Ship AI. Alert. Zithran surface anomaly detected. All cadets to combat stations. Kira tucks the braid into her uniform, grabs her knife, and heads out, her eyes promising retribution. Exterior, the jagged, volcanic surface of Zithra. Crimson skies churn with ash, and geysers of toxic gas erupt unpredictably. The cadets, in reinforced exosuits, deploy from a dropship. Kira moves with predatory grace, her shorter hair now loose, framing her face like a dark halo. Tarkis leads the squad, his confidence bordering on arrogance. Tarkis, over comms, stick to the plan. Secure the anomaly, a crashed probe emitting weird signals. No heroics, especially you, Deathworlder. Kira, coldly, just do your job, Tarkis. The squad navigates treacherous terrain, dodging acid pools and razor-sharp rock formations. The anomaly, a pulsating orb half buried in the ground, emits an eerie hum. As they approach, the ground trembles, and a swarm of Zithran razorclaws, six-legged, blade-limbed predators, bursts from the soil. Sarah, panicking, razorclaws. Fall back. The squad scatters, firing plasma rifles. Kira stands her ground, her knife flashing as she slices through a razorclaw's limb, its acidic blood sizzling on her suit's shield. Tarkis, overwhelmed, is pinned by a claw. Kira dives in, severing the creature's head with a single strike. Tarkis, panting, I didn't need your help. Kira, flatly, sure you didn't. The squad regroups, but the orb's hum intensifies, sending a shockwave that disables their suits' shields. The AI crackles in their helmets. Ship AI warning. Anomaly emitting neural disruptive pulse. Exosuit systems compromised. Manual extraction required. Gorv, growling, this is bad. We're sitting ducks out here. Kira kneels by the orb, her suit's diagnostics flickering. She notices faint carvings on its surface, symbols resembling those etched into her knife. A family heirloom from Earth. Kira, muttering, this isn't just a probe, it's old. Older than the Coalition. Tarkis shoves her aside, inspecting the orb. Tarkis, don't get any ideas, human. I'm in charge here. Sarah, Gorv, help me pry it open. As they touch the orb, it pulses violently, and a holographic figure appears. A humanoid with molten, shifting skin. This voice echoes in their minds. Entity, intruders, you disturb the vault of Eons. Prove your worth or perish. The ground splits, revealing a chasm lined with glowing crystals. Razor claws pour out, more aggressive than before. The squad fights desperately, but their weapons jam, affected by the orb's pulse. Kira, shouting, stop shooting, is feeding off the energy. Tarkis ignores her, firing wildly. A razor claw lunges, knocking him down. Kira tackles the creature, her knife sinking into its core. As it dies, the orb hums louder, and the entity speaks again. Entity, only one may claim the vault's power. Choose. Tarkis scrambles to his feet, aiming his rifle at Kira. Tarkis, you're not taking this, Deathworlder. Step back. Kira's eyes narrow, her hand tightening on her knife. The other cadets hesitate, torn between loyalty to Tarkis and fear of the situation. Kira, calmly, you cut my hair to prove you're better. Let's see how you handle a real challenge. She lunges, faster than Tarkis expects, disarming him with a twist of her knife. The blade grazes his arm, drawing green blood. He screams, clutching the wound. Tarkis, you'll pay for that, human. The entity laughs, its form solidifying. Entity, the Deathworlder has spirit. She may face the trial. The chasm glows brighter, and Kira feels a pull, her knife vibrating in sync with the crystals. Interior, a vast subterranean chamber, the vault of Eons, lined with crystalline structures pulsing with energy. The entity floats above a central pedestal, where an ancient blade rests, identical to Kira's but larger, glowing with inner fire. The squad, battered but alive, stands at the edge, their suits barely functional. Entity, the vault tests the worthy. Only one may wield the blade of Eons. It chooses its bearer through combat. Sarah, whispering Kira, don't do this. That thing's not human. Something else. Kira, resolute, I'm not here for power. I'm here to end this. She steps forward, her knife raised. The entity gestures, and the vault's crystals flare, forming an arena of light. A spectral warrior, armed with a duplicate blade of Eons, materializes. Entity, defeat the Guardian or join the Forgotten. Kira fights, her movements a blur. The Guardian is relentless, its blade clashing with hers, sending sparks flying. The squad watches, awestruck, as Kira dodges and strikes, her Deathworld instincts honed by a lifetime of survival. Gorv, muttering she's insane, but she's winning. The Guardian lands a blow, cutting Kira's arm. She grits her teeth, blood dripping, and counters, driving her knife into the Guardian's core. It dissipates, and the blade of Eons hums, floating toward her. Entity, you are worthy. Claim the blade, and the vault's secrets are yours. Kira hesitates, glancing at her squad. Tarkis, still clutching his arm, glares. Tarkis, take it, human, or I will. Kira grabs the blade, and a surge of energy courses through her. Visions flood her mind. Ancient wars, a coalition built on stolen technology, and Zithra as a testing ground for warriors. The blade amplifies her strength, but she feels its hunger, urging her to dominate. Kira, whispering, no, I'm not your puppet. She slams the blade into the pedestal, cracking it. The vault shakes, crystals shattering. The entity roars, its form destabilizing. Entity, you reject the gift? You doom your kind. Kira, my kind survives without your chains. The vault collapses, forcing the squad to flee. Kira leads, her knife guiding them through falling debris. They reach the surface as the chasm seals, the orb's light fading. Interior, the Iron Vanguard's command deck. Kira, bandaged but unbowed, faces Commander Vorik, a stern, multi-eyed alien. Tarkis, his arm in a sling, stands with the squad, their expressions mixed, some resentful, others respectful. Vorik, gruffly, you destroyed a priceless artifact. Cadet Kira, explain yourself. Kira, that artifact was a trap. It wanted a slave, not a warrior. I'm no one's tool. Tarkis, angry, she attacked me. She's a liability. Vorik, raising a hand. Enough. Your actions endangered the squad. Tarkis. Kira saved it. The coalition needs Deathworlders like her, ones who think, not just obey. Sarah. Quietly, she's right. That thing, it wasn't coalition tech. It was older. Dangerous. Vorik. Nodding. Zithra holds secrets we're only beginning to understand. Kira, you're promoted to squad leader. Tarkis, you're on probation. Tarkis storms out, fuming. The squad nods to Kira, a newfound respect in their eyes. She touches her shortened hair, a faint smile forming. Kira, to herself, hair grows back. Strength doesn't fade. Exterior. The Iron Vanguard orbits Zithra, its surface still scarred but calm. Kira stands at a viewport, her knife sheathed, the weight of her choices settling in. The stars stretch endlessly, whispering of battles to come.